Dance with me, Howard.
Honey, I'm not good at dancing.
Oh, that's just what you men say to get out of it. We'll show you we can do without them. Won't we, Millie? Come on.
Well, all right, but... Well, I gotta leave.
Stop it.
I thought we were doing very nicely. Huh?
You think you're so funny.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, how do I look?
You're surely not going to wear that outfit.
Well, certainly. Well, Bill, I wore it just to please you.
It's going to look swell in the cafeteria.
Cafeteria? Oh, I ordered a table for us at the Cordon Rouge.
I'm sorry, but 30 minutes is as long as this desk can spare me for dinner this evening.
Oh, if I had any pride, I'd go right home. Instead of that, here I am chasing you. Do you know any other girls who would?
Thousands.
Then why don't you get yourself one?
How can I with you snooping around all the time?
How would you like to have your eyes scratched out?
Hello? Oh, Miss Carla. Fine, I'm glad you called. Suppose we have dinner together this evening. Cordon Rouge, fine, fine. Goodbye.
I thought you were having dinner with me.
Now, Joel, you know I wouldn't do this if it weren't very
All
important.
I know is that you've broken your promise to me.
Why must I always keep reminding you that there's a war going
Of course,
on?
I wasn't good enough to take to the Cordon Rouge. You were too busy. A cafeteria was all you could offer me. But the minute that Venus of the Russian Steppes calls, you have the time and the inclination.
But, my dear...
All right, go ahead. I don't have to throw myself away on you. I'm still young. I'm beautiful. I'll go where I'm appreciated.
I'm sorry, but you must understand I can't neglect any possibility.
Of course not. I never met the man yet that could.
Come here. Come here. See that basket over there?
Yeah.
Look at it. How many kittens you seen there?
2. Don't be silly.
I'm not being silly. I'll take it back. Say you're not being
I
silly.
will not. 2 grown-up people
Go on,
acting
say it.
like
Say
that.
you're not being silly. Go on, go on, say you're not being
all right, you're not silly.
All right, that's better. Now we get it.
Ma!
Business is picking up.
We thought it was burglars, and we were gonna kill them.
I don't want to seem curious, but where did you take out that bunch of little wildcats?
Brace yourself. They come with me as standard equipment.
Huh? Ready-made family, huh?
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
Are you gonna get them for our father?
That kid could make a fortune as a tea leaf reader.
I was watching out the window. I didn't want you to miss it.
Thank you, but I didn't know.
Oh, I know how difficult it is for you to find things. Are you alone?
Oh, yes, my father couldn't come with me.
I wasn't expecting him. Come in, please.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you made up your mind to come.
You're going to be glad. You'll see.
And so are you. Sit down, won't you?
Oh, thank you.
I'll call my wife.
I think that's a good idea. Does she know why I'm here?
Oh, yes. Do you?
Oh, why, of course.
Oh, that's splendid. It makes everything so much nicer. Oh, Martha, she's here. And she knows why. Martha, this is Dr. Lane's daughter, Susan. This is my wife, Mrs. Whitaker, and our neighbor, Miss Downer.
Pleased to meet you.
I use them for witnesses.
Oh, I quite understand.
I'm glad you do. But I don't think that makes it right.
We talked it over, and we think it's terrible. Do you mind getting me a glass of water? I'm so thirsty.
Not at all. What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
You winked.
Oh, did I? Well, I do that. It's a nervous habit.
I'm sorry I called attention to it.
So am I. Do you mind getting it? I'd like to talk to your wife a moment.
Well, No, Martha, don't spoil anything. Don't pay any attention to anything my wife says. She has some very stubborn ideas.
That's a typical symptom, you know. They always think everyone else is confused. Now, how long has your husband been in this condition?
In what condition?
Mrs. Whittaker, try not to evade my questions. You know why I'm here.
Yes, I do. And I wish you hadn't come.
Your husband wanted to marry me this afternoon.
He still does. That's what worries us.
Of course it does. But you don't understand. That's why I'm here. Now, after one of these marriage binges of his...
Binges?
Yes, of course. After he's succeeded in marrying someone, how does he feel? Is he stimulated?
You mean my husband?
Why, yes, of course. How does he feel afterwards? Is there a feeling of letdown, a period of depression?
Well, that all depends on what time it is.
What time it is?
Why, yes. If it's the middle of the night, naturally he feels let down. He's not a young man.
Oh. Do you mean to say he sometimes gets up at night?
Naturally. When he has to marry somebody, he has to marry them, doesn't he?
What happens if you try to stop him? Does he become violent? Oh, there you are. Your wife's been telling me that you marry people just any old time, sometimes in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it seems like I've been doing more of that lately.
That's probably very true. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with your husband for a while.
What for?
Well, I've got to get started. You know, it's getting late.
But we can't get started yet.
There's no point in waiting.
But you have to wait.
I don't have to do any such thing. Now, thank you both very much. But I'd rather you wouldn't be present.
But we're his witnesses.
I never have witnesses. I must have absolute privacy.
But I have to have witnesses.
Oh, no, you don't. You'll find we'll manage much better without them.
You mean just us three?
Yes, just us three.
She did it again. You are nervous, aren't you?
I'm getting nervous. Would you mind leaving us alone?
You see, Samuel, if you try and marry this girl, you'll get in trouble.
Not at all, but if he tries to marry anyone but me, he'll certainly get into trouble. That's why I want to be alone with him.
You and Hattie better run along, Martha.
We won't be far.
If you need us, just call.
I will. Now, how about you relaxing a little, hmm?
Relaxing?
Why don't you lie down?
Lie down?
Why, yes, right here. Oh, you'll get used to it. It makes everybody feel silly at first. But you'll see, you'll get so you really enjoy it.
It's very irregular.
Yes, now put your feet up. That's it. Relax.
Where are you going?
Oh, don't worry. I'm right here. It's just that you can't see me, and that makes it better.
I can't see you.
Well, of course you can if you look at me.
Told you I was a bit rusty.
Rusty? You're about to see the man for whom that word was coined. Well, come on! Follow the master!